this, I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger, Alex, is doing this shit. You fucking nigger. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna... Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Just type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Fuck him. Fuck.
Hello everybody and welcome to Young Hero Rants, the show in which I rant about whatever aspect of the world is annoying me lately. I am your host, ThatKidDouglas, aka the Young Hero, the internet's loneliest D-list personality, and tonight, oh boy do we have a doozy, because I'm not just going to be calling out one user, I'm going to be calling out two for the price of one. I'm calling out both Grade A Under A and Leafy is here and the whole Keemstar exposed drama extravaganza. Now think of this as a prologue to my upcoming rant on Keemstar that's coming on July 15th, so look out for that one. I'm really excited about tearing Keemstar on you asshole. But this particular situation has been something that I've been thinking about for weeks, and I really want to get this off of my chest and just finally unleash it. And before we start, I want to give a huge shout out to That's Doable for making an excellent video on the whole Grade Leafy Keemstar situation. I mean, if you haven't seen it, please do. It's utterly fantastic. In fact, I will leave a link in the annotation above, so if you want to go and check it out, I strongly encourage it. It's excellent. Anyways, let's get into this. So, I'm pretty sure you all know what's going on. I'm pretty sure you're all aware of the shady and unethical shit that Keemstar has been doing for the past few weeks. I'm pretty sure you're all aware of the massive amounts of Keemstar exposed videos that have popped up in the last few weeks. And I'm sure that you're all aware that Keemstar is a massive cunt and a piece of shit. I'm sure you're all aware of that. Now, both Grade A, Under A, and Leafy is here both made their respective Keemstar exposed videos a few weeks back, and they're being hailed as the heroes of YouTube. They're finally putting drama alert to bed. They finally are ridding the internet of the cancer that is Keemstar. We should be celebrating, we should be congratulating them for finally speaking out against this asshole. But there is one problem. They're not doing it because they generally find that Keemstar is a cancer to the internet and because he is a piece of shit. They're more or less doing it of their own self-interest. I mean, Leafy, you did say this about Keemstar a few weeks back, remember this?
But in conclusion, Keemstar has always been a complete cunt on the internet.
And you, Grade, also expressed these wonderful words of wisdom about Keemstar.
Other things, dirty rat. But it's not like he's going to be the #1 most subscribed news channel for long anyways. Skates is fucking killing him recently. Keemstar is on the decline. Fuck him.
Oh, okay, I see. Keemstar has always been a complete cunt on the internet. Fuck Keemstar. He's an unloyal friend, he's a rat, he's a gnome. Which is very much true. That is not a lie or anything. But the problem I have with this video, the problem I have with Grade and Leafy in general coming out against Keemstar, is the fact that they're intentionally trying to mislead people into believing that they are doing this for the YouTube community and that they are trying to make YouTube great again, when it's pretty obvious that they're doing it for their own self-interest. The only reason they are coming out against Keemstar in any way is because Keemstar talks shit about them, which, don't get me wrong, is not something a loyal friend would do. It's something a slimy asshole would do, period. And I'm in no way defending Keemstar, and I want to make that abundantly clear. Keemstar can go fuck himself and get cancer for all I care, but it's not like Grade or Leafy's motivations are any better. So Grade, Leafy, you were perfectly okay with letting Keemstar ruin other people's lives, dox people, threaten their families, accuse other people of being pedophiles, doing all of the shady, despicable shit that Keemstar is known for doing. You were okay with it. In fact, you both defended this asshole. You both tried to make excuses. I mean, you, Leafy, when Keemstar wrongfully accused Tony, that old guy, for being a pedophile, you defended him and said it was okay, it was a mistake. And you, Grade, when people called you out for your association with Keemstar, right, saying that you could be possibly shady or unethical, you said that you didn't care at all about what Keemstar does. And that's because he offered you a deal to go on some streaming site for over $50,000. It was a $50,000 deal, which would have been enough for you to be able to retire your parents, right? That's the only reason you didn't say anything negative about the guy. One, because you were friends with him, and also two, because you were in his pocket partially. He was offering you money. So all that other stuff, you were perfectly okay with him doing. You were perfectly okay with letting other people's lives being ruined by this fucking asshole. But, oh, the minute he talks shit about both of you, you finally decide, oh, fuck Keemstar. We're going to make Keemstar expose videos. This guy needs to be called out. He is a cancer to the YouTube community. Really? Seriously? And like that's doable, perfectly said in his video, it's really over some petty shit. Because you two had a personal vendetta against the guy. He talked shit about you behind your back. Right? So you jump on the whole Keemstar exposed bandwagon because you were mad that Keemstar talked shit about you behind your back. That's the only reason why you made those videos. Because if he hadn't done that to you, you wouldn't have come out and exposed Keemstar. You would have been perfectly okay with him doing the type of stuff that he's known for doing. You were okay with it. You defended it. And in fact, you were gonna have a podcast with him called Meme Chat. As of like May. And that was like 2 months ago. Right? So you were perfectly okay with it. But the minute he talks negatively about you, suddenly it's a problem. Now, I know that I'm a stickler for audience integrity, and there is a reason for that. Because too many times I've seen channels deliberately lie to their audiences and say that they're doing things to help out the community and that they're trying to be noble and be a good person, when in all actuality they're doing it to benefit themselves. They're doing it purely out of self-interest. You're doing it for YouTube views. You're doing it to line your goddamn pockets. That is the only reason you are coming out against Keemstar. And why now? It's not like this is new information. It's not like Keemstar's shitty and sociopathic behavior has suddenly been exposed. This has been known for years. This has been known for months, and you had ample opportunity to call him out. Both of you did. And you refused to do it because you were friends with him. You defended it and said, oh, it's okay. It's a mistake. He's not an asshole. He's reporting the news. He's being truthful. But the minute he talks about you guys negatively, the minute he says, oh, he's talking shit at us, we have to expose him. Really? And you're trying to say that you're doing this for the YouTube community. No, you're fucking not. Don't lie. Don't try to lie and intentionally mislead people and say, oh, we're doing this for the YouTube community. We're trying to make YouTube great again. That is shady and pretty unethical. That's dishonest, and it's not very genuine. And on top of that, the videos you made were not really even that great to begin with. They were just completely lazy. All you didn't expose anything. That's the thing. You try to say that you're exposing Keemstar. You're exposing the truth, but you didn't expose anything. You just rehashed and reiterated what many other people have said 1,000 times before, beat for beat. You know, Alex is a stupid nigger. The doxing, the privacy invasion, the wrongful accusations of other people being pedophiles. One, which caused one guy to break down in tears and another guy to almost commit suicide, and all of the numerous shady and unethical shit that Keemstar has done, verbatim, which is something that people have known for a while now, right? That counts as exposure. Seriously, what these videos scream to me is that, oh shit, we're desperate as fuck, and all of these Keemstar exposed videos have become so saturated and people are literally saying the same things that we don't have anything else new to bring to the table, so let's just rehash and reiterate the same stuff that people have already said 20 times over and hope people enjoy it. And then that's the thing, people legitimately think that this is new information and that they really stuck it to Keemstar. No! This has been known for a while now, dude. And if you really thought that Keemstar was a cancer, if you really thought Keemstar was negatively impacting the YouTube community, you would have called him out months ago when you had the ample opportunity to do so, and you didn't. And instead, you are trying to mislead people into thinking that you're doing this for a greater cause when you're really just doing this to make money. You're doing this for YouTube views. That's what's really going on here, and that is incredibly fucked because you were completely okay with letting Keemstar do the type of shit that he's known for doing, and you had no problem with it. You had no problem with it. But when your ass was on the line, when your ass was being called out, then you decide it's time to expose him. Really. At least iDubbbz and Pyrocynical had a legitimate reason to call out Keemstar, and they made excellent videos using personal experience and rightfully calling the guy out for what he is. Because he's an asshole, he's a piece of shit, he's every other name under the book. But you two literally are just so lazy that you rehashed and reiterated what thousands of other people said before and didn't even bring anything new to the table. Oh yeah, Keemstar got a 15-year-old girl to strip for him, which is pretty fucked up in of itself. But considering there's really no other evidence to prove that Keemstar is a pedophile, that in of itself is an accusation, which is really no better than what Keemstar did to Tony, or what he did to Bashverse, which I'll cover in my Keemstar rants. But, oh, God. That's all this is. Don't believe them. Because they are purely doing this out of their own self-interest, and nothing more than that. Because if Keemstar hadn't done what he did, if he hadn't talked shit about Great and Leafy, they wouldn't have called him out for what he did. They would have stayed silent about it. They would have encouraged it. They would have been perfectly okay with Keemstar literally doxing people, sending SWAT teams to their houses, threatening their families, their spouses, their children. They would have been perfectly fine with it. But when Keemstar talks shit about them behind their backs, they decide that they're going to expose, and then they deliberately lie and mislead people. Good God, what is YouTube turned into? And I know I'm repeating myself. I know I'm getting angry about this, but this makes me angry because the fact that you would deliberately lie and mislead your audience into thinking you're doing something noble when you're doing it purely out of your own self-interest because of a personal vendetta over something so petty, so ridiculously petty that it's not even worth calling someone out for, you decide that, oh, we're gonna make an expose video. We're gonna jump on the Keemstar exposed bandwagon. And you had ample opportunity to do it, and this is what you have to show for it. Seriously, do not believe either of them, because they are not being truthful about this, and I'm surprised more people haven't pointed this out. They're literally lying to you, lying to their audiences for nothing more than lining their goddamn pockets, for nothing more than YouTube views, because of a stupid personal vendetta. That is what's really going on here, and that is fucked. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I think I've ranted enough, so I'm just gonna end it here. This is ThatKidDouglas, aka the Unhero, signing out. Deuces, stay frosty and keep it weird. Cue an outro sequence now.